Every time I see memes becoming reality, it's just very strange to me. You'd think that corporations would want to sell to everybody and not get themselves involved in identity politics. But the way that the left has gotten things and pushed things in this situation and in our entire culture, the social pressure from them to the point is silence is violence. So if you don't actively recite their talking points, you can't just say nothing or you're their enemy. And they've pushed it so hard that these corporations are scared of them. They're not scared of us, and they're not scared of us and our 50% of the country not buying any of their products. It's very bizarre. But this is what vocal, loud people can do, and it's past time we push back. You'll see today that Oreo cookies made a strange advertising campaign, and the internet's not reacting very well to it. It's backfiring for sure. I think that they're overestimating the amount of people who are actively into these creepy lifestyles, and now that things are being pushed towards children and not just let us do our own things in our own bedrooms, I think that the cultural tide is turning and people are saying enough is enough. My name is John Delarose. I am the leading Hispanic voice in science fiction, #1 best-selling author, and I've got a ton of books on Amazon. I've got like 16 novels at this point, plus about 30 comics. I've been working my tail off to actually change culture. We're not just complaining about it like some YouTube channels do. This is my Vaughn Monocle series. It is completely clean, fine for young adults, fine for adults, whatever you'd like to read it. We're trying to make something that's different out there than the mainstream is doing. And this is one of my best sellers. People really enjoy action and adventure, the steampunk theme. It's a lot of fun. You can get that on Amazon or on my bookstore direct in the links below. All right. Here's the Oreo cookies advertising campaign this morning. It comes from Twitter, and they made this whole video about coming out. It doesn't happen just once. Actually, literally, it does. It's a journey that needs love and courage every step of the way. Share our new film and let someone know you're their lifelong ally. This is some strange thing about like Asian grandparents and all that. And, you know, I don't understand why they're doing this sort of thing in 2022. All this stuff has been normalized, except for, of course, with children, which is what they're trying to push for the next frontier of their grooming. And we know that at this point, based on their reaction towards the Florida law, which is saying, hey, don't put sex in classrooms with like second graders. Makes sense to me. Doesn't make sense to these people. But this sort of thing, I don't understand why Oreo cookies would be posting this. It doesn't make sense. This has nothing to do with cookies. And it harkens back to the Stone Toss, cartoon. Behold, our newest ad campaign. You've got the interracial couple just kissing. And somebody goes, are you sure this will help us sell more burgers? And the person goes, burgers? And I'm just thinking, cookies? Very bizarre this morning, and it doesn't make any sense why they'd go here, except for they're trying to stir up controversy, trying to stir things among this woke crowd, and you've got advertising people who are not interested in selling cookies. They're just interested in their agenda. But people are noticing it on Twitter. We've got one Victoria Blake here. I'm coming out as straight. This took a lot of bravery on my part. #lifelong ally. That is the brave part these days. Good work, Victoria. I don't know many people who are that brave to come out as straight at this point in our culture. We have another one from Brandy. I don't know who this is, but this is a pretty funny thing. They made it look like it's on their side, but look at the phrasing here. It's pretty funny. Just like Oreos, I am a lifelong ally. I love gay people and I don't hate them, even though sometimes I ask them why they can't be normal. Pretty amusing stuff. And of course, I'm making sure that people understand that this is not about anything adults are doing or anything like that. There's no risk to anybody's careers or lives at this point for coming out into these lifestyles. This is all about children and trying to push children into sexualized scenarios. And so, of course, I come out here and I say I oppose grooming children into LGBT lifestyles. And that's what we're trying to say these days. I think that's far more than a line that we need to stop this at. It's going out of control all across culture. These corporations hate you, all the way from just cookie companies to media companies to everyone who has a sort of investor board on Wall Street. They are the enemy of the people, and we have to remember that every single day. All right, let me know what you think about this. Did you watch this stupid campaign? I mean, maybe it's just, trying to get attention for attention's sake with the all publicity is good publicity sort of concept. I don't know, but maybe it is that cynical. Corporations are like that. What do you think? Leave a comment down below, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.